Fuck you. Was hoping to get my other video that I made with Cronin uploaded onto the channel for you guys to enjoy, but I ended up with having to go with a little bit of fixing that I was trying to do for my computer. But it's okay. I did a little bit of tweaking with my settings, and everything should be going actually, hopefully, a lot smoother than it was before. Trying out a different recording setting because apparently what I had it set to was made for more streaming than recording. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so welcome everyone to another wonderful video of Zenless Zone Zero, where the day has arrived, and hopefully I will get that one video I was making with my friend Cronin uploaded and out for all of you to enjoy, because we now have our new agent character. Oh, never mind. We're supposed to have the new Thiren character release, but it seems she's not here yet, because this has 2 hours remaining. Okay, 2 hours remaining. We can wait for that. Sorry about that. I got confused. I thought it was going to be here. But you know what? That just gives me more time to get a little bit more polls. So, while we have time on our hands, we are going to do another one of the events. And it's going to be for this one, because I feel like unlocking Monado. So we're going to do this event here, where we are going to do the When Dreams Remain Unfinished. Rather happy we're going to be getting a free character. I'm hoping I'll be lucky to also get the new Thiren character. We'll just have to see what happens, and to see if I am lucky. So far I got 40, so got a really good amount of polls right now. Proxy, you're finally here. Dr. Lydia said no one's allowed in during the consultation, so let's wait out here for now. Or we could sneak in and give them a good scare. You can't do that. What's wrong with Yadari? I forgot to tell you, but Yadari's mental state hasn't been great since leaving the Hollow. I bet it's all because of that cocoon in the Hollow. That's why she's been coming here regularly to the Echo Counseling Chamber. Must be Dr. Laura's hideout. Yeah, but after the Exaltists fell apart, this place ended up as a foreclosure. As part of the Hollow incident cleanup, Proclimix? I don't know how to pronounce that. I might have pronounced it wrong. Bought this place and turned it into a counseling clinic. They even brought in Dr. Lydia from the city. Sure, people might still feel uneasy about talking over their problems with a stranger, but hey, who cares? Having someone to share what's on your mind with is never a bad thing. Exactly. If something's bothering you, talking it over with friends always makes it better. Don't I know it? Still, she's been in there forever. Wonder what they're talking about.
Sorry I'm late again, Dr. Lydia. I really am. Next time, I'll be sure to arrive on time.
It's all right, Idhari. Relax.
Oh.
I'm not going to blame you. I'm worried that the treatment might be putting pressure on you, causing you to want to avoid it subconsciously. Could that be why you're late?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Because the Idhari I know was always punctual. You only started being late after we began discussing the past, no? I can sense some resistance and discomfort in you. Especially when I suggested searching for some items related to the past, and we started slowly recalling memories together, her discomfort seemed to intensify.
I'm sorry. Like you said, we must face the past in order to move on. We must clean the wound before it can heal. I did eventually find some items from my childhood. Using them, I was able to recall the appearance of my family members. But for some reason, I still subconsciously try to avoid it.
Perhaps it's not the truth you're afraid of, but fear itself. But from what I see, you're much braver than you realize. You're no longer alone. You have friends by your side. Last week, you mentioned on Knock Knock that you'd bring some items from the past today, and that you hoped I could open them with you.
Yes, here they are.
All right, let's get started then. Let's hear what young Idhari has to tell us.
Meanwhile, on the other side.
I didn't expect our counseling to take so long. Let's go eavesdrop on their conversation. Aren't you curious what they're talking about?
Yeah, no, that's private.
Probably not a good idea. Psychological counseling is a very private thing.
I see. Hey, Monato! Stop pulling me!
If I hadn't grabbed you, you'd already be lying there trying to listen under the door.
No, I would never.
Just as Lucia is about to retort, she hears the sound of furniture bumping and being dragged quickly across the floor from the room downstairs.
Wait, did you hear that?
Idhari? Idhari! Wake up! Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Is this Thorn Quarter Emergency Center? I have a female patient here who has fainted during a counseling session.
Oh crap, something's going on.
This is bad. Quick, let's check on her.
You must be Idhari's friends, right? There's been an incident.
What happened? Wasn't she supposed to be in a therapy session?
I'm not sure either. Today I asked Idhari to bring some things from the past to help her recall her memories. They were just some toys and miscellaneous items, and the session was going just fine. But then, Idhari suddenly fainted. I just called for an ambulance, but all the hospitals said it would take a long time for them to arrive.
Doctor, the medical industry in Waifei Peninsula isn't so great. Usually a company would arrange for a vehicle when this sort of thing happens.
It's okay. Thankfully, I have equipment that can monitor her condition. Can you give me a hand?
Oh.
Preliminary diagnosis suggests emotional fluctuations triggered the part of her brain that was corrupted. She's fallen into a lucid coma, likely linked to what she went through in the Hollow.
Lucid coma? So it's like she's stuck in some kind of nightmare? Does that mean she'll be okay after a good sleep?
That's one way to put it, but I don't know when or if the nightmare will end on its own. Forcing her to wake up could do more harm than good. I'll keep an eye on her brainwave patterns, but we need to stabilize them first. Once they're steady, we can safely try medication to wake her up. Try calling her name by her bedside. She might feel your presence and care, even in the nightmare.
But we don't know what kind of nightmare she's experiencing, so how can we comfort or call out to her? Is there another way to help stabilize her condition?
There is another way. My friend works at HIA. He manages a VR device that can simulate a person's mental landscape. However, his research is too advanced, and the device is mostly reserved for elite agencies like the HSO. I also heard that their last collaboration with Section 6 experienced some unexpected issues.
Section 6? Not the most approachable group.
Well, maybe I could?
Yeah, regular folks like us don't exactly have those kinds of connections. I'll ask my friend who works at Porcelumex later.
Well, actually, I can...
Yeah, I don't even have a new Eridu citizen card. No fixed address, no ID. I'm just a nobody.
Can you at least listen to us when we're talking?
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but I can get in touch with a friend from Section 6.
Wait a sec. Am I missing something? Aren't you a proxy? How do you have friends in Section 6? I can understand knowing office staff from Sections 2 and 3, but a covert organization like Section 6? Wait, don't tell me you're actually a retired HSO agent.
What? No, it's not that complicated. It's just a series of coincidences. Hold on. Let me contact my friend from Section 6.
After thinking it over, you send a message to a friend from Section 6, who hates working the most. Much to your surprise, he shows up pretty quickly. Hey! Harumasa! Oh, we have the VR device right there. And Idari is just laying there. Okay. Well, at least they moved her to a spot. Long time no see, Proxy. Long time no see, Harumasa. And also, I thought her name was Yidari. I didn't know it was Idari. I didn't know the Y was silent. I brought a buddy from HIA with me. Already filled him in, and he's more than willing to help out. Hello, I'm a researcher with HIA. You can call me Zane. Senior, you actually came? Of course. When my junior sister's in trouble, I've got to be here to help. Here, this is the D version of the VR simulator test model. It can capture brainwave signals and perfectly sync them inside the terminal. Is it okay for us to use it? Don't worry. You should thank Aramasa for handling the authorization. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to bring the internal gear out. No need to thank me. Saving lives comes first. But if you really want to thank me... Whispering, Proxy, that doctor you mentioned on Knock Knock, the one who writes fake sick notes, is this the guy? Didn't you just say saving lives was top priority? Saving me matters too, you know, my dear Proxy. Deputy Chief Yanagi just called, and I lied that I was at the hospital. Huh? What's the matter? Mr. Asaba? Dealing with some mental troubles? To be honest, Doctor, I've been carrying so much pressure inside. Oh no, here we go. I'd like to give you a consultation, but things are a bit tricky right now. Patient Idari has already fainted. It won't take much of your time. Just sign my sick leave note, and my biggest source of stress, work, will be taken care of. Aramasa left happily with his sick note, while Zane, with Lydia's help, set up the VR equipment and successfully synced with Idari's brainwave signals. Oi. Got tongue-tied a couple times. All set, everyone. Installation and setup complete. I've already filled in my junior and Miss Bell about the external data monitoring. I'm already connected to the system, so I'll be supporting you all from out here. Now just put on this VR device, and you'll be able to enter Idari's dream. You sure this will be okay? Relax. This isn't some sketchy DIY rig. I built this machine myself, and it's HIA certified. Chief Miyabi from Section 6 and Yijuan Shifu of Yunkui Summit, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, couldn't stop praising it. It nearly held up against the toughest tests we threw at it. Just syncing some dream data, nothing to worry about. Or, as they say around here, easy peasy. Well, you ready? Time to strut your stuff in the dream world. Alright, send me into the dream. Okay, so we're looking at... well, clear up the screen first before I announce that. Brainwave data successfully synchronized. You can now enter Idari's dream. Dream investigation. Let's pick the first dream area. Okay. Hit confirm when you're ready to roll. Oh, it's just throwing me in. I was hoping to talk about what was on the menu screen. Oh, there we go.
Hold on.
Never mind that. I think I just saw a red wild boar.
Don't say it like that. That's the leader of the Sons of Caledon, Big Daddy.
Okay, so we're in a dream where apparently Big Daddy's involved? Oh. Okay. No talking?
We can't let him break in no matter what. Watch the flames. Get ready.
Looks like they're totally swarmed by Ethereals. Let's help them out.
Totally swarmed. It's only 2.
Leave the rest to me. After all this fighting, we still haven't taken down even one of them? But Big Daddy made it look so easy just now.
What do you mean look so easy?
That can't be. Big Daddy's really strong, but surely we're not that much weaker.
I see now. It's because Big Daddy's a Thiren. Only Thyrens can defeat Ethereals.
Wait, what? You can't just provoke my Thiren card because I got beat by these Ethereals?
Lucia, why don't you check what you have on your head and rethink that statement?
The way he attacks is pretty cool.
Sorry. I forgot Monaco and I are Thyrens too. Even a genius ethereal researcher like myself has no idea why.
Hold up. Look over there.
Wait, over where? What?
The ethereal we couldn't defeat, no matter how many times we tried, was easily taken down by one of its own kind.
Okay. I love that we're given this as a choice to say.
An ethereal fighting another ethereal. I must be dreaming.
We've been dreaming this whole time. Wait, ethereal fighting ethereal? Dreaming? I have an idea.
Huh? What idea?
It's known that both Big Daddy and Ethereals can defeat other Ethereals, but we cannot. So, what is it that both Big Daddy and Ethereals have in common that we don't?
I mean, by the looks of the ethereal that killed the other one, they're both big and buff?
I got it.
Yeah, I know it too.
They're both from the dream world.
Big Daddy and the Ethereals are both stronger than us. I meant they're both from the dream world, yeah.
I suspect that no external force can directly destroy this place. Only beings in the dream world can inflict harm on each other. As Dr. Lydia said, we have to face the inner demons ourselves. The fears in Idari's dream can only be defeated by herself. Maybe we can use this principle to try and tame Ethereals and train them to defeat other Ethereals.
Tame Ethereals. One of my teachers used to say dream big, but this feels a little too big.
So, what, we're playing a game of Ethereal Mon?
Sure, we can try and maybe die trying in the process. But how are we going to tame them?
Let me give it a try first. Oh, chosen Ethereal, reveal your true power before me.
It sounds convincing, but will it really work?
By the pact you've made with me, Lucia, I command you, sit!
Upon hearing Lucia's command, the ethereal freezes in place and sits down obediently.
That's it. Just like that.
Wait, so are we actually going to play as ethereals in this?
Even if it's just a dream, this is still unbelievable.
Trust me, I know ethereals. You should give it a try too. Tell it to stand up.
This is so embarrassing. Do we really have to say lines like this?
There's nothing else we can do. Let's give it a try. Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power!
Huh? Do we really have to say it like that? Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power?
By the pact, I, Wise, command you, stand up!
By the pact, I, Komono Monato, command you. Please stand up.
The ethereals sit still and don't react to the command. Instead, it turns its head toward Lucia.
See? Like I thought. It doesn't listen to me or the proxy at all.
Okay, I'm guessing it's because of her, like, mechanics being all about dream stuff, so that's why it only listens to her.
I still don't understand, Lucia. Why would the ethereal in Itari's dream listen to you?
I don't know either. Wait, could it be that she read the ethereal fantasy I wrote? Maybe it left an impression that made her think I could actually tame them?
Seems to be the only explanation.
So that's the kind of fantasy you're writing.
No way. Well, since we've tamed the ethereal, let's have it help us defeat the enemies in the dream.
How am I gonna do that? Okay, well before that, let's go back so I can finally see what the picture is. Alright, so we got two Idias that I was able to perceive before having to be forced to click into it. And it looks like they're laying on a table with a cake involved. Oh, and oh no, okay. I'm seeing a third pair of tentacles here because there's her tentacles here, her tentacles over here. These, though, are in another spot. Something tells me there's a third Idia, and maybe each one is representing her, like, inner, like, thoughts or personality? Oh crap, we're actually given a companion? Support and Mark. Okay. I'm actually rather interested in seeing how this goes. Check enemy monster stats and skill info here. Check the stats and skills of your deployed partners here. Command your monster buddies and start your first battle. So this little... oh, is this gonna almost be like Honkai Star Rail except with ethereals? And I'm also seeing a weakness thing here. Ethereals beat machines, machines beat organics, and organics beat ethereals. Is this literally gonna be like Honkai? But with ethereals? Oh! I actually get to move? I'm playing an ethereal! You can select one skill to use per turn. Choose a skill and select a suitable target, then click the skill again to cast it. Hold the skill to view its detailed description. You can also control monster's movement. Find the best position to use your skills. Some monster skills can restore energy, while certain powerful skills consume energy to activate. Different skills are color-coded, from weak to strong: green, blue, purple, and orange. You can choose one skill to use per turn. Press 1 to select skill 1. Press 1 again to use skill 1.
Try this move!
Oh. When a red flash appears before the progress bar ends, press right click to dodge.
Just like that!
This is actually cool. Skill 1 has restored energy. Now there's enough energy to unleash skill 2. Press again to use skill 2. Press left click when indicator circle shrinks to the outer edge before for better results.
Perfect timing.
Right on time.
Just like that! Master
This is okay, so it's a turn based.
Master the timing!
Ah, okay, when they're behind me I cannot dodge.
Here's a small fry.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that we literally can be able to control ethereals. That's so cool. New partner acquired. That's awesome. I'm liking this. This is another event that I really like. It's very unique. Whoa. Okay. That was a weird load-in that we just went through. Box signed Caesar. Box labeled Caesar among the Sons of Caledon goods. Should we open it? Something tells me we should not, because it's Caesar's. I don't know. I feel like if I open that, I'm gonna get in trouble with some characters. It worked. I can't believe we can actually control ethereal battles now. But it was your idea, though. Well, it's not like I actually done it before. Sure, I've imagined it 100 of times, but this is my first real battle. Wait a moment, young ones. I must express my deepest gratitude for helping our Caledon convoy fend off those enemies. Caledon convoy? Ah, my memory is slipping. We go by the Sons of Caledon. Now, wait, wow, why did my tongue, why did I hesitate? Oh, let me read that again. We go by the Sons of Caledon now. We're a logistics trading convoy out in the outer ring, and I'm Big Daddy, the leader of the crew. So, Big Daddy, do you know what happened? Okay, so this is during the days, I guess Big Daddy was, like, still the one in charge before Caesar? All we know is that the hollow in the outer ring has expanded, and Pompey's already taken his convoy to investigate. I never expected to see an ethereal outside the hollow. The first time I spotted one, I thought I'd just breathed in too much exhaust fumes on my morning drive. The ethereal appeared outside the hollow? Now that you've mentioned it, I just remembered the place we were fighting was definitely outside the hollow. So it really was a dream. After the outer ring hollow anomaly, swarms of ethereal poured out to lay siege to Blazewood. Their screams are driving me insane. I'm starting to hear them even when we're not there. Like that? Just as Andron finished speaking, terrifying roars of ethereal suddenly echoed from nearby. Oh snap, I think I just heard an ethereal again. Must be my imagination. That's not your imagination. It's an attack. Everyone to arms. Don't let them set foot in Blazewood. Young ones, more ethereals are charging the outskirts of Blazewood. Could you lend us your strength once again? Sure. We're on it. You've got a new companion, Frenzied Maniac. Check out its details. Here are your companion's specialties. Use them wisely to defeat enemies more effectively. Let's see, so it definitely has more HP, more attack. I think it has faster speed, initial energy. An offensive type elite ethereal can mark enemies and unleash multiple consecutive attacks by consuming marks. Okay. Could that work if it's also consuming other marks? Here you can check your companion's skills and their corresponding effects. Restore 30 energy and deals minor damage. Oh, okay. You can open the companion database to check info on your current companions. Okay. Yep, this marks a target. Consumes 30 energy to deal massive damage. If the selected target is marked when activated, it triggers a quick time interaction during the skill recovery, and if successful, launches an aftershock, consuming the mark. And do I have to literally manually control both? Marks can increase damage dealt to enemies. Support Ethereal's skills can apply marks to enemies, while DPS Ethereal skills can consume marks to trigger an aftershock. There are 3 monster categories. Ethereal counters mechanical, mechanical counters biological, and biological counters ethereal. When attacking monsters, deal increased damage to the type they counter, and reduce damage to the type that counters them. Oh, okay, so it's a turn-based system. So round 1, it's my turn, then it's going to be that Ethereal's turn. Units act accordingly to the action bar order. Press C to view their status and details. Press left Alt to show the cursor, and click on the enemies in the screen, or in the scene, or on the action bar to switch targets. Okay. Scroll the mouse wheel or press E and Q to switch targets. Press E to switch to the target to the enemy light patroller. Category counters are shown to the right of the health bar, and blue arrow means successful counter. Oop. Marks increase the damage taken. Skill 2's quick time interaction can apply a mark.
Not chosen, Ethereal. This battle is all yours.
Ah, come on.
Have a taste of this. Just like that.
Woo!
Right on time.
Now I move this one. Frenzied Maniac Skill 3 can remove marks to trigger a following attack, or a follow-up attack. Oh! Nice.
Finishing strike.
This is really interesting. Okay, I like this, actually. The camera event gave horrible amounts of lag, but this event, I like it. If they can add a really cool, like, way to get more polychrome by doing, like, these ethereal or, like, enemy battles, I would be all for it, actually. This is not bad. Ionized Necilaria. Oh, this is the one that does that big ball over his head and then drops it as an AoE attack. Oh, it's... Oh, wait, hold on. Suspicious book. Among the junk pile lay a few notebooks marked with the Night Horror sigil. One of them might hold a clue. Reborn, Raising Ethereals in the Hollow. The novel tells the story of a girl called the Night Emissary, who stumbles into the Hollow and by forming bonds with her ethereal companions, gradually challenges the 4 Lords of the Hollow. Looks like Idari must have peeked at Lucia's fantasy novel. No wonder the ethereals in her dreams see her as some kind of master ethereal trainer. Alright, what about the other one? Story of Seasons? Inside was a detailed guide on raising and caring for different kinds of ethereals, covering everything down to the smallest detail, even a glossary, translating ethereal vocabulary. Looks like Idari must have peeked at Lucy's fantasy novel. Okay. And, The Ethereal Girl's Guide to Wealth. Seems to be a sequel to Raising Ethereals in the Hollow, telling the story of the Night Emissary opening and running an ethereal zoo inside the Hollow. Alright. Ah, no! Not that, no. Trying to talk with Lucia. There we go. Hey, Weiss, check it out. I named my ethereal buddy. From now on, it's called Tiny Tiki. What do you mean by Tiki? That's totally a pet's name. No way, that's my buddy's name. Hey, hey, Monato. Weren't you supposed to be helping Big Daddy and the others sort through the damaged cargo? Yeah, I just finished cleaning up, and then some piece of work showed up at the corner. Piece of work? A fierce-looking massive guy with bulging muscles. He was talking with his underlings about the state of the Outer Ring Hollow. I can hardly imagine Monato describing someone else like that. Whoever it is, let's go take a look. He seems to know something about the Hollow anomaly. Engine revs and a familiar figure hops off the motorcycle. Oh, is this who I think it is? Hey!
The Vanquishers are back. Boss Pompeii. No problems in the Hollow, I hope?
Don't worry. If I ever fell to an ethereal, the Vanquishers would have no business claiming the title of Overlord Gang. At the moment, it looks like the Outer Ring Hollow isn't expanding on its own. Parts of it are connected to Hollow Zero. That's what's causing the expansion. Speaking of, we rescued this girl near the edge of the Hollow. Do you know her? You all right, little lady? We're in a safe place now.
I'm fine, sir. I've rested well along the way. Huh? Wise? Monato? Lucia?
Let me confirm first. Yidhari, do you remember what happened earlier?
All I remember is being in Dr. Lydia's office. We talked about my childhood, and then we went through some of my old things. I started to feel dizzy, and when I woke up again, I was outside the Outer Ring Hollow. I could hear the echoes of my parents' voices. I wanted to investigate some things about my parents, but more and more ethereals emerged from the Hollow. I had to fight my way out, and in the end, Pompeii's squad saved me. So am I dreaming?
Ethereals are appearing outside the Hollow, and you still don't think it's a dream? Do you need a giant monster to walk out of the sea and invade New Eridu to believe it?
Wait a minute. If I'm dreaming, then why are you all here?
Because we received the guidance of the Night Horror.
We used a VR device, yeah.
We entered your dream by synchronizing your brain signals through a VR device.
You entered my dream?
Yes. Now that I think about it, entering your dream without permission was a bit disrespectful to your privacy. But it was an urgent matter.
It's okay. I'm really happy that you went this far for me. So the thing I saw earlier, which felt like a memory, was that something you brought in as well?
A memory?
Yes. When I met Pompeii, it seemed like some childhood memories really started coming back to me.
Wise, I've also captured some fragments, and the data suggests these are real memories.
Oh. A fragment of Idari's memory data extracted from the VR Dream Terminal. It records the moment when Idari woke up outside the Outer Ring Hollow, seeing Pompei and Moors calling out to her. Oh.
Real memories? Could you show us?
The VR device begins playing a memory from Idari's point of view.
Aren't we heading back to Blazewood? Why are you turning your back towards...
I just saw a young girl by the edge of the hollow.
A young girl? Wait, why is there a little Octopus Thiren girl lying there?
Hey, kid. You okay?
Mom. Dad. Still at the Darkwater Research Center.
It's all right, kid. I'll take you to find your family.
So, does this mean Pompey saved Idari back then?
Let's not talk about that for now. Hidari, we really hope you can wake up soon.
I understand your concern, but thanks to this dream, I finally remembered something about my parents. I'm afraid that if I wake up, I'll forget again. My memories of my parents have always been fragmented. I really want to know what happened to them.
Wait, the readings are showing fluctuations in her mental stability, with many discordant frequencies attempting to push you out of the dream. I think it's best if you follow her lead.
Sorry to interrupt, but another ethereal just breached through and is about to attack Blazewood.
This just never ends.
Alright, I guess we know what we have to do now. We have to actually do something about following her lead so that we can try and help her, like, figure out what happened to her in her past of what became of her parents. And it seems to also include Pompey and Morris back then when she first met them. So I guess in the next video, we're going to actually continue this and see if we can progress further to figuring out what exactly happened. So, thank you all, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye!